In ongoing attempts to slow down the spread of the COVID-19 virus, a lot of people are being asked to work from home. DDM will continue to work from outside of your normal office connection, but typically you may need a VPN connection, and that presents a few new challenges. The ports that are required typically within an internal network that are configured either on the server or on the client will need to be open also over the VPN connection, and the ports that are required are listed here. So incoming ports to the server are 1433, port 21, port 9897 and port 80. Outgoing from the server to the client are port 20, port 9896 and port 5000 and above, so the communication between the client and the server for delivering files is done by an FTP connection, and by default this is an active FTP connection. On an active FTP connection, the traffic is returned on any port from 5000 upwards. You need to make sure that these ports are open and available to you. If you contact our support desk, they have a document which will help you test each of these connections so that you can determine where it is failing, if it is failing. There are also some other things that can be done. So if we have a look in the DDM Client Configuration, and I'll open mine here, and note that you will need local admin rights to change these settings, so if you need to get help from an administrator, then do that. The one that's going to make a significant difference when working over a wide area network is to enable local file caching. So I'm going to switch that on. You can leave these as default. That should work fine. What that means is that any files that you work with will be available locally on your PC, and they don't have to be transferred from the server over the wide area network. So you should see some performance improvement when working over a slower connection using local file caching. The other thing you might try if you're having problems with FTP communication is to enable passive file server transfer, because I think that is probably a little bit more tolerant over a VPN in terms of ports being blocked. So once you've made those changes, then you can save them. And now next time you start your client, then the local file caching will be enabled. So first time you may not see too much difference, but over a period of time you should see some performance improvements. Just one tip: if you're working with a CAD application, then I would probably recommend that you log into DDM Office before you begin the CAD application, because of the time taken to log into DDM Office. Then sometimes that times out if you're initiating it from within the CAD application. So if you are struggling with that, then load DDM Office first and then start your CAD application. The final thing to say is that if you're working with an older version of DDM, something that's 6 months or older, then we continue to make performance improvements for users working over wide area networks. So you may benefit from a DDM upgrade, in which case contact your account manager or the support desk and we will be able to help you with that.